Welcome back to episode 13 of What's Next in Cars. I'm back here with Rob.
Hello, hello, hello.
How's it going?
Great, man.
Good.
Yeah.
Keeping busy?
Always, man.
Yeah.
Always. There's some cool news. So
Yeah, automotive news has been very, very busy. And it's a lot of Monterey news, which is really, really cool. So we'll start off with, I think, is the biggest and the coolest one. It's the S1 LM. It's, Gordon Murray. They have the Gordon Murray Automotive. And then now they have Gordon Murray Special Vehicles.
Okay.
So it's a
So a regular GMA wasn't special enough.
No.
Okay.
So now he
Okay.
he develops bespoke vehicles for customers with seamlessly no end to their money. Because this is the S1 and it means the special one. So it's the first.
So the first one of
the
the
first one
special
of the
vehicles.
special vehicles.
Okay.
And
Makes sense.
LM stands for Le Mans,
Mans.
of course. Yeah. And so as you can not see here, but we'll show you in the next picture, they removed the rear fan.
Okay, that's cool because I never was a big fan of the fan. It looked
You weren't the biggest fan?
I know it looked cool, but it had something weird.
Yeah, I agree. From a design perspective, it looks weird. From a performance aspect, I think it was
makes
really
sense.
cool.
Yeah,
And if you've ever seen the fan up close, it's very intricate and you can really see the blades and it's very cool.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I agree, but look-wise, this thing is.
But it's stunning. Yeah,
Spot on.
I really love the small headlights in the front. It is supposed to be road legal as well.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, it should be road
But
legal.
in the UK, everything is road legal.
True. But the removal of the fan meant that they could repack the engine and they upgraded it to a 4.3 liter V12. So the 4 liter or 3.9 or 4, 3.9 has been increased. And it still revs to 12,100 RPM.
Have we heard it yet? Revving?
I haven't heard it yet. But if it sounds similar to T50S, oh my god.
Then it would be
It's
cool.
the loudest thing I've ever heard.
That would be pretty cool.
And now it produces 730 horsepower.
From an NA V12.
Yeah.
Poof.
So, and with
That's good.
with Gordon Murray Special Vehicles, Gordon Murray said, this allows us to explore the core trends fueled by enthusiasm and imagination of our customers. So that's why they were really like, a customer basically went, I love what you did with the T50, but I really want the F1 look.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And so he gave a blank check.
Probably.
I guess, probably a blank check. And they're already working on more models, and they look forward to partnering with more passionate driving enthusiasts to create more automotive art.
I was hoping the T50 would have looked more like this. You know, like a real F1.
I get it, but I do want the T50 is supposed to be the next step in the F1. So
I know, but it looks
it's natural that the shape evolves.
But it looks too cute, in my opinion.
Yeah, this looks.
Whereas
this
this
looks 10 times better than the
it looks
T50.
very aggressive, and definitely
And
with that big spoiler on the wheel.
And if you look at the rear, in the green as well, it's very nice. I really like how they have
they modernized the taillights.
The taillights, they're modernized, but they have the grille inside it as well.
Very cool.
Yeah,
it's very pretty.
It weighs less than 986 kilos.
Ooh, nice.
On 730 horsepower.
Power to ratio is
nuts, yeah.
madness.
I also found, like, in the technical descriptions, the luggage capacity, none.
Why would you need that? You have a private driver with a V-Class.
Yeah, of course.
Going from A to B.
But it's funny because the F1 was always very practical, and the T50
also
is very practical.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So here they just ditched everything, I think, in the pursuit for performance and for weight.
Probably.
Yeah, and it's it's a very emphasis on exclusivity, return to beauty, engineering art, lightweightness. This was in the press release as well. I've never heard lightweightness used as a word, but apparently it is.
Cool
and driving perfection. And I think this is as close as you can get to driving perfection, because if you look into the interior, it is stunning.
It's very cool.
Especially the green and the wooden gear shift. Everything.
So they're different colors. So how many are there now?
Well, they're building 5.
Okay.
So you think, oh, cool, we might see one, but the catch is it's for one owner.
Yeah, but wait. One guy ordered them and his 4 buddies.
I don't know. It's it's one customer who ordered 5.
Okay. Probably Gordon was like, nah, mate, I ain't gonna do the effort for one car. You gotta order 5.
It's crazy that one guy has just purchased 5. He said like, okay, give me 5 for sure. I'll do it. Unlimited money.
There'll be 10 million a piece.
There's no price on it.
It's
So
gonna be above 10, easy.
probably, yeah. So a good 50, 60 million. But then again, that's close to what the price of one F1 GTR is, right?
Yeah. And F1 is 30 million plus. So
Yeah. So
and then if you need a GTR, then
yeah. So I guess this is a very good opportunity. If it's like 10, if it's 10 million, then it's still a bargain compared to an F1.
Yeah, makes sense. And in a modern tint.
In a modern tint, yeah, and
that's pretty cool too.
With that screaming V12. So
very, very nice.
Very cool car.
I like it. I'm curious to see where they will end. Like it's gonna be Europe, UK, United States.
I have no idea.
Asia, no idea. So
I do hope whoever bought them that he will drive them.
Yeah.
And maybe we will see one at Goodwood next year. That would be perfect.
Exactly. Let's hope. But the guy must be an enthusiast if you order something like this.
The first one is scheduled to be delivered in 2026. So we'll take a little bit longer. So maybe we could see one at Goodwood or at Monterey. Would be very cool again.
Definitely.
To see it just running up the hill. That's what I want to hear.
Very cool.
And then,
but it wasn't just the S1 because I saw another.
Correct.
Gordon Murray SV kind of car.
The next one. This is the Gordon Murray SV Le Mans GTR.
It looks very weird, to be honest. I'm not sure about the look.
No, I really dig it. It does. From the front, it has a little bit of the new Le Mans hypercar from McLaren.
With all the horizontal lines a bit.
Yeah, I quite like it. It's
it looks a bit fishy in my opinion. I don't know.
For me, I think the front looks very good. I think the rear looks very good. I don't think the front and the rear combined blend that well. Yeah. Because it's the design is very one thing on the front and another thing on the back.
Because on the pictures it looked cool. And then I saw the car in Monterey on the real life pictures.
Oh, you were there?
I saw it on the pictures, man. But I was like, I don't know. Proportions looked weird in my opinion.
Yeah, I think
so. On these press pictures, it looks way better than than what it's.
It has
real life. I don't know.
Yeah, it has the same V12 as the T50.
As regular T50.
Yeah, as regular T50, and it has 650 horsepower. So it's a little bit less than the S1 LM, but still a lot, and it's lighter than the S1 LM as well. It's 965 kilos. Also, no luggage capacity.
Who needs that?
Yeah,
you get a
here's a picture of the rear.
Interior is exactly the same as T50 though.
It's a little bit different.
It's very similar. Sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, it's the whole thing is that they have enhanced passive boundary layer control. So if that's a lot of words that maybe don't say anything to you.
Sounds very fancy.
But when you're driving along and the car, the aerodynamics, there's between the moving air and the body of the car, there's this passive layer of air. And you really want that to stick because the places where it will come loose is where you'll create unnecessary turbulence and unnecessary drag.
Okay.
So you really want to have a car where the passive boundary layer of air sticks to the car very well. That's what they worked on. So the sleek formula enables low drag, but generates maximum ground effect.
Okay.
It's a very clever thing. I think they're only making one of this or 20.
Really?
No, 24. Sorry.
24.
Yeah.
So that's also an SV.
Yeah, it's also an SV. But I think this
Who
is
commissioned this thing then? Nobody. It's just part of the SV.
Or maybe they were like, okay, we have this idea that we want to come up with, and then they were told to clients, you want us to build this? I think it's McLaren does this as well with their MSO parts. Or one client can go to MSO and say, yeah, I want like louvers in the front fenders of my 720, and then McLaren says, cool.
But it's going to cost you like...
We can do it, but it's going to cost you. Or we could ask other customers and we could split the cost.
Makes sense though.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're building 24. It's for one for every hour of the famous race.
That's cute.
That's quite cute. First cars are set to be complete in 2026.
Okay.
I think, yeah, it's quite a cool car. I think it's a bit, yeah, to bring the two together in Monterey. This one didn't really get the attention it deserved
No, it
because
was completely
everyone
lost on compared to the S1.
everyone was ruling over the S1,
Mhm.
including me.
Yeah, should have kept it for another moment, I think.
Yeah, maybe later in the year,
Or just good
or
news.
or Goodwood, yeah.
Then both cars would have gotten correct attention.
Correct. Yeah.
Or maybe it's just two. It was two American customers who launched the ID.
Yeah, could be. But Monterey Car Week, solid year
It
this year.
was decent. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
No, but next one is still hypercar news. Bugatti have announced that they are sold out until 2029, which is
Tourbillon sold out.
Tourbillon sold out.
Finally, because there were only 250 cars.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but
It's less
Still.
than Chiron.
it's quite a luxury position to be sold out for the next 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
It also took a while for like Veyron and Chiron to sell out as well,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Chiron took quite a long.
because this is 4 or 5 million
Yes.
Tourbillon.
Yes. Easy.
That's quite a lot of money. I mean, to amass like 200, let's say 250 times. We'll
Mhm.
maybe put the number here if I don't forget to edit it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot
yeah,
of
it's
money,
a
and
big
it's
number.
a big financial commitment and stability, because you can already start thinking about the next car.
I'm looking forward to a Grand Sport or something like.
Are they going to do it? Because yeah, they said then we're completely sold out.
Yeah, until we launch the next car.
I don't know.
Now
But
they're
if
sold out
if the
because-
production is sold out until 2029, we won't see any other cars like
I
a
don't
Grand
know.
Sport or a Super Sport of the Tourbillon.
sounds weird in my opinion.
To me as well, but
4 years for nothing new.
who knows? I have no clue. It could be it's Bugatti under new ownership, so
Who knows? But
maybe
it
you
would be a
can,
shame because it's a good looking car. So I would like to see some more versions of it. And but don't forget, we all already have the how was it called again? The Pure Sport? No, package on the
Yeah,
Tourbillon?
some kind of track package. I forgot
Yeah.
the actual name, but yeah, with the crazy exhaust.
The crazy exhaust thingies. So let's see, because that's already like two kind of different versions
Yeah, but it's
running
more
next to each other.
it's more a handling pack
Yeah,
than
still, look wise, it's different with the exhaust, with the seats.
true.
It's different. It's not your regular classy Tourbillon anymore.
No, but it's more like your lightweight pack
Mm-hmm.
on
Yeah.
the 911.
Yeah, but or like a 599 HGT.
Yeah,
It was also a very different car.
yeah, true.
So quite curious to see. And we still wait for the first deliveries.
Yeah,
Will
yeah,
happen.
should happen
Normally end of this year.
It will be really interesting.
Yeah. To hear the first customer experiences too with the V16.
Yeah.
Should
And
be quite funny.
the first one with a proper unmuffled exhaust.
Also true.
I do hope that for the Tourbillon we'll see like a low drag, high speed version that wants to take on the 500 kilometers an hour, because they got so close with the Chiron Sport 300.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then I think back then, if I'm correct, Bugatti said they were not going to chase the record any further.
With the Chiron.
No,
Or in general.
in general.
Okay.
But since then, Mate with Rimac took over,
He's
They said-
chasing numbers.
and they
so
said that they want to chase the big number again.
nice.
So
Yeah, it's that or Christian will beat you. So
I'm waiting for Christian to unleash the Esco. But then again,
the Esco does it. I'm pretty sure it does it already.
Yeah, but then again, where do you do it? Because
Yeah.
you can do it, or the
Volkswagen
VW
has a
Group-
facility, so
Eralessian, yes, but the problem with Eralessian is the tarmac is quite rough these days.
yeah, you need to do it in the
So-
right direction.
So you
I
can
heard.
only do it in one direction,
Mm.
not the band. But you for a pure record, you have to verify it and do it both ways,
Yeah.
so you account for wind. And that's why it's really tough, because naturally, if you test cars and you always drive in the same direction, even if you're like driving on a motorway, you're always driving in the same direction, and the surface erodes in one way. So if from one day to another a country would switch up and say, okay, now we're going to drive on the other side of the road,
bad stuff would happen.
yeah, your tires will get destroyed, because
Exactly.
yeah, the tarmac is very rough in the opposite way.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see how they'll manage to do that.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of places in the world where you can drive that fast.
You really need to have like the longest Fast and Furious runway in history. Then you'll fix it.
Yeah, I believe the Esco, from the record, it took it like
It wasn't very far.
1,200 or 1,500
Yeah,
meters just to get to 400.
exactly. So,
Yeah, but
but then it goes faster.
yeah, then it goes fast.
Because then you're at an average of, what is it? I think you're doing per second 100
Well, it's
meters.
1 meter per second is 3.6 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, then you'll do what, like 113 meters per second. That's quite fast.
Yeah.
They need you really need a Fast
Yeah.
and the Furious runway.
Yeah. Less than 10 seconds per kilometer.
It's quite fast, man.
Yeah. But we'll have to see, because they seem very tight-lipped with the performance on the Tourbillon and what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
I think they've capped it for the regular one electronically to
250, no?
450 kilometers an hour, something like that.
Probably.
So yeah. No, but yeah, we'll have to wait.
Correct.
Next up is my very late attempt at Photoshop. It was late at night yesterday, so
Could have done a better job, man. It's terrible. What is that?
well, it's probably what Mercedes is going to do in the next few years. Maybe they'll remove a little bit of the 3 letters on either side and ditch the performance.
Well, I heard about this rumor, yeah. So Mercedes will use BMW engines, but not in every model.
They're apparently in advanced talks to purchase engines from BMW, correct?
But only the below 3-liter engines, like 2 liters and stuff, or 1.5.
They're really looking into the B48.
Okay.
Which is the 2-liter turbocharged, which you can find in basically any
BMW
and any Mini. It's a great engine.
It's a good engine.
It's a really good engine, yeah.
No trolls with that.
They want to use it in their cars from like CLA, GLA, C-Class, and E-Class. And then GLC, GLE.
Yeah. Okay.
Between like a CLA and a E-Class. I'm not sure if they're going to build a new A-Class.
No, it's gonna become CLA and that's it. Probably.
Yeah, I think that's
gonna be it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you might think, well, it's weird because Mercedes just unveiled in the CLA their new 1.5 4-cylinder engine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a mild hybrid. It works very well, and you're like, why don't they use it? And the big thing is the big push within Mercedes to go electric hasn't worked out as well as they wanted to.
And I think they stopped just development of combustion engines in general, or they didn't invest enough anymore to provide it for more cars like C-Class, E-Class. Because they thought, let's go full electric.
Yeah, so right now, within this year, 8% of all Mercedes sold are EVs.
Global,
yeah.
That's not much.
That's not much. No, and so they're really looking into shifting strategy. We talked about it on the last podcast as well, where Ola Kalenius was really warning the EU that we're going to hit a brick wall. But the 1.5 mile hybrid isn't very well suited for plug-in hybrid applications. So it's an engine that's really only built to be
pure
in
petrol,
mild hybrid stuff,
but
with
not as a
the CLA. And the great thing about the B48 is it's such a multi-purpose engine, because you can stick hybrid to it, you can do mild hybrid, you can just do it purely.
That's cool.
Yeah, purely you're not going to be doing anymore. But the big thing as well is you can use it in both directions, so longitudinally and transverse.
Ah, wow.
Because
Cool.
because it fits. It's in a 2 series or a 3 series.
Exactly. Yeah,
Whereas longitudinal and then transfers, it's in a mini or a A1 series.
super nice.
And that's the big attraction.
It's just a flexible engine. And
It's the perfect Lego engine.
yeah.
Because you can plug it in everywhere.
Well, it does
and
make sense though.
Yeah, the thing is, BMW already makes for more in Ineos and Range Rover. They're building engines,
Mhm.
so
I
it
don't
makes
think
sense.
It's a bad thing.
You think it's a?
I don't think it's a bad thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing per se. It's better than what they did with Renault back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's going to become under much bigger scrutiny now.
Oh yes, probably.
Because everything is under much bigger scrutiny, and having to source engines from a direct competitor
Yeah.
has to sting a little somewhere high up, I believe, within Mercedes.
Yeah, but it's probably that or
Yeah, obviously,
like a big financial struggle.
Yeah. I think it's a good move on their part because they're just very good engines, and BMW has been doing very well with their strategy.
It has worked out, and solid plug-in hybrids over the years. So I don't see any issue with that.
No,
and for when is this planned, or it's just
they're in advanced talks, but there's no official confirmation of anything.
Okay.
If we'll see it like being unveiled, or maybe they're not going to unveil it, because I don't think Range Rover ever did. They just
did it.
They just unveiled their new cars. Here's the new Range Rover, and we have a new 4.4 liter V8. And you're like, well, hang on, who makes 4.4 liter V8s?
That must be BMW.
Is there no one that makes a 4.4? So, yeah, I think at earliest next generations, or even the ones after that. It's very hard. It's very hard to think because have they already started doing work behind the scenes or not?
Yeah, we don't know this
We
stuff.
don't know.
We don't know this stuff. But I don't think it's a bad thing. So
No.
let's see.
And
Exactly.
if they can't survive by using BMW engines, if it's that or dying, then
Fine.
fine. Yeah. So next up,
we need to keep Mercedes-Benz alive.
next
even
up
if
is
with a BMW engine.
is a car that probably keeps Lamborghini alive.
Is it?
I don't know. It's you were very excited by this.
I love it.
Me,
it's a cool car, man.
Honestly,
You're just silly.
I could not care less about this car.
But
it's
no. Hold on. No, this is it's the Lamborghini Fenomeno.
Yeah, with the Fenomeno.
Okay, the name
difficult name. Yeah,
the name is not amazing because we had like Sesto Elemento, Veneno. It would sound
Rebenton.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. So this sucks a bit
Even
on that part.
Centenario is
Centenario is
quite
also
good.
very cool. Sian, all their names are pretty badass at Lamborghini.
It's still a bull name, and it's apparently a bull that was so aggressive it was allowed to stay alive.
Ah, really?
So
Okay, that's quite
it's
cool.
quite a famous bull in that part.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
If you know a lot about bulls, I don't really know, but
No, but you don't like this car. I don't know why, man. Everybody likes it.
I don't know.
Why do you need to be so stubborn?
I think that the front is too flat, and
It's a super car. It's supposed to be flat. You want it to be a G-Class.
No. I think there's not. There's a lot of different weird design options in my opinion. It doesn't stick together very well. Then the Y here on the side, it just looks like they had a light bulb and then they forgot. Oh yeah, we have to put our design Y into it, so we'll put it just next to the tail light.
But you get it in the taillight, so why are you complaining?
Yeah, and then
a big Y in the taillight.
Also the apparently a lot of people have told me that it sounds a lot better in Italian, but they've called this one of their few off. So it's not a one-off, it's a few off.
But they're all few off, so what are you complaining about?
They're building 30 units, selling 29 for the 20th anniversary of their Lamborghini Centro Stile.
But that's Italian logic, so don't waste your time.
We were like figuring out why is it 30? Why is it 30?
I was wondering what was the 30 for, but I don't know.
But this is a in the line of the Reventon, Sestolamento, Veneno, Centenario, Sian, and the new Countach.
Ah, yeah, and it's based on the Revuelto.
It's based on the Revuelto.
Yes.
You see, I'm not a fan of the rear.
Man, it looks super good. It has this Temerario stylish exhaust, but like more.
It's the widest
flatter and
exhaust.
bigger.
It's the widest exhaust I've ever seen.
It looks cool, man. You get
The-
like
the-
six
the-
tailpipes and
No, you get four.
Four
So
tailpipes.
it does seem like
It's
the
like-
four taillights are a bit lost.
No, but it's like
Exhausts are a
instead
bit
of
lost in there.
it's exactly like the Revuelto. Instead of two exhausts, you get like one big exhaust.
Yeah, okay, but they seem a little bit lost in there. They're like, hello, there's so much space here. Come on. We want some more exhaust.
It's fine. It's
and
fine.
and
It looks
yeah,
good.
and the rear lights they're just the same as always, but now they've turned it 90 degrees, which looks really looks like they're crying. I
They
don't
look
know,
a bit sad.
To me, it's a sad car.
But they look sad to the guys who can't follow it on the highway. So
It's just the reflection of your
I'm just
tears.
a bit sad of the interior because it's too Revuelto.
Yeah,
That's it. They
yeah,
could have
I'll
done-
show the interior next. But
they could have done something cooler like the Sesto Elemento or the Veneno. I think Veneno is
it's quite funny because they've incorporated a lot of carbon fiber, this and that, and they had a lot of words in their press release.
fancy words.
A lot of acronyms where they don't explain the acronyms. They have 6D sensors, which they say improves determines acceleration, pitch, roll, and yaw, and determines the optimal grip situation and deliver power and traction for the vehicle.
But it sounds cool.
And then they have CCRM, and that they don't explain, and there's a lot of words in there. It probably is a very cool car. It's quite funny because then it's the fastest, most powerful Lamborghini they've ever built.
That's quite cool though.
They upgraded the battery pack to have more electric power to the electric engine,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think they got 10 or 15 more horsepower out of the V12.
Okay.
So now it has 10,080 horsepower.
10,000.
1,000, sorry.
It's a lot, man.
1,080, apologies. It's getting quite late. We're getting quite loopy. But yeah, what I was saying is it has 1,080 horsepower, and it runs not on adaptive suspension anymore. It runs on coilovers
That's good.
because it's more track focused and
exactly.
everything.
Makes sense.
And the coilovers, they reduce the weight of the car. So I think,
Okay.
ooh, I'm getting a new, lighter Revuelto. But then with the added battery pack, it's it adds the weight that they lost. So it weighs the same as a normal Revuelto.
Okay.
But aside from the looks, I think it's quite a cool car.
It's a very cool car and it looks stunning from the side too. Why didn't you put a picture from the side?
Yes, sorry. Yeah. I'll try to put more pictures in for the
It
people
just-
who are not viewing.
He just wanted to bash the car. That's it.
No, I if you look at like Sian, maybe not Centenario, but like Veneno. See, the Veneno is a good thing because they had the vertical Y lights, but they did them well because they were incorporated into the highlight. Headlight.
True. Veneno is awesome.
Yeah, and yeah, like you said, the interior is a
The
little
interior
bit
is-
too much Revuelto, and I don't like the way the steering is with all the buttons and the little
lots of
nipple
buttons.
turning things, and then
You don't like that.
I don't like to nipple turn a steering wheel. I like to turn your nipples. And I don't like the stuck on instrument cluster.
But that's okay. That's cool.
No, because it's not incorporated. I like the design of it, but I think it should have been more incorporated. Because if you look at it from the side, it's just like it's placed there.
Okay.
There's no incorporation within the full car.
You're being very complicated, man.
I'm just an old fart.
Yep.
This they say with the Fenomeno, we are setting new, authentic, and brave course for a future-oriented design language. Wow! So basically, every Lamborghini will look like this in the next few years, which is quite normal, I would say.
Yeah, sure.
Because
it's a good-looking car.
Yeah, because the Aventador looked like the Reventon, and then the Huracan Technica looked like the Sian. So
Yeah.
there's a lot.
You get a lot of design elements from one car to another,
Yep.
so it's good.
Yeah, and as a
That's
final
fun.
thing, 0 to 100 in 2.4 seconds, and top speed over 350.
It's fast.
It's
It's fast.
the same. The same.
It's fast.
If we're talking about fast cars, but ones that do not exist,
That's a shame.
this is the next one.
A Corvette.
Corvette. Yeah, they launched a concept at the Quail.
That's like a.
So the Quail is like the
Gran Turismo car stylish thing, or
the Quail, to people who don't know it, it's probably the most exclusive thing you can do in Monterey Car Week.
apparently it's super expensive to get tickets. It's like over €1,000 to get a ticket.
Yep. It's at least $1,000 for a ticket.
It's insane, man.
Yeah, but then again, it brings a certain exclusivity and it holds out people who don't want to be there. Oh, who should not. Sorry, that's not the way I was phrasing it. But let me rephrase it. I would think it would be better if you would have like one day where it's $1,000, and then the next day where it's $50 and everyone can see it.
But now it's like €1,000
Yeah, it's just like
all.
for all.
For the entire event.
Yeah. But
It's a lot of
I do
money.
think it's quite nice for the people and the partners who are
Mhm.
going to be
It's
there,
more-
so they don't have to be like walked over by hundreds of people.
That makes sense though.
Because good can be quite packed in some places. So
Too
no,
packed.
but yeah, back to the Corvette. This is the CX. It's the X stands for 10, and it's supposed to be like a future look into future generations of Corvette. Not going to be the next one,
Okay.
but like future ones. It looks really, really,
I have
really awesome.
I have Cadillac CN, or how was it called? That
Yeah.
concept? I have a bit of that car vibe.
Like early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so wide, it's so low, it looks so menacing. It is, however, electric.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's only electric,
really?
fully electric.
But why?
One motor at each wheel.
Yeah. Okay.
A-
Sure, it's body fast, but why electric? I don't get it.
Because it's a concept.
What's wrong with V8?
I don't know. Maybe they wanted to be like fancy, like in 10, 20 years we are going to. Oh no,
No German
I'm doing
accent.
the wrong accent. No, in 10, 20 years. I suck at accents today. Sorry.
Americans going
Yeah,
for
brother.
electric cars.
In 10, 20 years, we'll ditch our V8s and then we'll go to electric cars, which will prove a staggering 2,000 horsepower. That was
2,000 horsepower.
Yeah,
that's a lot. Though.
It's 2,000 horsepower. It says 90 kilowatt-hour battery.
That's a small battery.
Yeah.
It's very small.
Yeah, but yeah, it'll be very aerodynamic, low drag, so it'll reach.
Go for a
No.
number.
1,100
Yeah.
kilometers of range. It's the future. You'll see it. No,
I don't believe anything of it, but
No.
sure.
I love the
But the
interior.
interior looks cool. Yeah, like this
It feels a bit
this
F1
molded seats.
Yeah,
and
it feels
stuff.
a bit F1 style because you're sitting a little bit lower back, very much sofa-like. And if there's one thing I really like about a car, if it's where you're laying down into it.
Yeah.
Because
when your feet are above your butt,
yeah,
that's cool.
yeah, and because it's just such a more comfortable place when a lot of the weight is also supported by your back.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's why I like the mono so much.
Mono is cool.
Mono's
But yeah, the interior looks super cool.
it looks super cool. It's not going to be something that's actually real.
But the
Because,
idea is fun.
yeah. But there's no touchscreens there
Oh, good.
because everything is in the massive heads-up display. It's a bit like what BMW is trying to do with their next cars.
Yeah, that's all like.
It's a bit weird. I don't think it's the best thing. I think should be should be a bit less finicky.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm getting very droopy. I don't know why.
I
Sorry.
agree. It's okay. It's okay. And then they also
Yes, this is the Vision
this
Gran
is the
Turismo.
vision.
Yeah.
So the
they-
other one is a fake vision.
No, they have the concept that they
The road car
that they
concept,
showed. Yeah, the road car,
and then the Gran Turismo version.
and then they partnered with Gran Turismo and they made the Vision Gran Turismo, and it's the
Is
race
th-
car version of the CX.
I
And
didn't know
it's
this people even played Gran Turismo because
still alive.
yeah, but it's been a while. We haven't seen a new Gran Turismo video game.
No. It's now GT7, and between GT6 and GT7 was GT Sport for a long time. Apparently,
GT7 is already old.
I've never played GT7 to be honest.
But it's quite old.
I've only
already,
recently played GT6 again because I was bored, and then it's quite a nice game still. But yeah, GT7. I've heard a lot of complaints about the car selection that there's
very limited, or
there's a lot of cars, but just not a lot of interesting cars. Because in the last few updates, over half the cars that were released were SUVs, like Qashqai or whatever.
What? Really?
Yeah.
The best Gran Turismo is still Gran Turismo 4. So
I've never had 4. I started with 5. 5 is really good as well.
4 is crazy cool, man. You had
I did the 24 hours of Le Mans, like the full 24 hours of Le Mans.
But that was so super cool that you had the endurance races on that.
And in GT6 it was the 24 minutes of Le Mans, which was a bit of a shame.
Yeah, no, you really had to have the OG version. It was cool.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is the Vision.
This is the Vision Gran Turismo. It's more active and aggressive aerodynamics.
And this is also full electric.
It's the signature yellow. It doesn't really look yellow on this picture, but it's supposed to be yellow and black Corvette.
That's cool.
Racing livery.
That's cool.
Low ride height, big splitters, and yeah, it has 3 electric motors instead of 4, and a battery pack, and then a dual overhead cam twin turbocharged V8.
Huh?
It produces 900 horsepower, and
cool.
then it revs to 15,000 RPM.
Yeah, classic Gran Turismo spec.
Yeah, 8-speed
stuff.
transmission, all-wheel drive, and then the total output is 2,000 horsepower.
Wow.
I think the specs all are quite cool, but then you build the road car, which has 2,000 horsepower, and then you make a makeup car, and you give it, you make it a race car, and you give it 2,000 horsepower.
But it has an engine, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but just bump it to 2,500 or something. It's just like
just ECU, man. Come on.
not ECU. It's just like moving one number. Like power is 2,500.
In a video game, yes.
Yeah, in a video game you can do it.
You can do that. Yeah.
I think it's quite a cool car.
Would have been too fast for the video game, probably.
Yeah.
Would have beaten.
That's a cool thing in GT6. There's a few of the Vision Gran Turismo cars as well already in there.
Yeah.
They're so crazy.
But there are things that are really fast.
There's
there's
a laser propulsion car.
Eh?
Yeah.
Really?
So you never have any issues with traction because there's no traction control because it just pushes it forward.
Okay.
It's just super weird. There's a lot of cool funky cars in there.
Okay.
But this is going to be a new one. So
cool.
If you have GT7, enjoy. And then it's a lot of fast cars.
It's okay. We like fast cars, man.
This is the Venom F5 Revolution.
And what's new about it?
It's a one-off.
Huh? What?
It's
really?
part of
A one-off?
Yeah, it's part of the newly launched Maverick division from Hennessy, where they will tailor more to customers to have more one-off bespoke wishes fulfilled.
Okay, makes sense.
To be honest, I thought like if you're buying this, then that already exists.
Yeah.
Like to have a one-off division and have everything you want be done. There's new.
Because are there so many Venom F5s being sold?
I think currently they've built 32, if I'm not mistaken.
It's not bad though.
It's not bad, no. This is based on the Roadster. You cannot really see it, but it's based on the Roadster.
Yeah, I saw it on the pictures on social that they took off the roof, which is quite cool.
It's really cool. It has an upgraded splitter, new dive planes, a new rear deck as well, a big spoiler. It's
terrible looking, but fine.
I think it's too high.
Yeah.
But where you can see like this,
that's cool.
That's
very
really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, the small winglets beneath, but it's too high.
And all of these things are part of the upcoming Evolution spec. So you have the F5 Revolution.
So this is like a pre-Evo.
Yeah, but then you'll have I don't know why they did it, but I guess it'll be the F5 Revolution Evolution.
The Revo. No.
Right now, the F5 Revolution exists.
Yeah.
And they'll come with an Evolution pack to the Revolution.
Oof, this is going to be a complicated name.
I don't know what they're doing there, but in the Revolution, the 6.6 liter V8 produced 1,817 horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
The Revolution Evolution will produce 2031 horsepower. And the catch is, in this car, it's through a gated manual.
Only manual?
In the one-off.
I know one-off. Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I'm not sure if they're going to do a manual with the Revolution Evolution, or if it's still going to be like an automatic one.
All right.
But yeah, I said that the wing, I think is really cool. It's a bit too high. It's a bit too far from everything else.
Mm-hmm.
The rear end,
I agree.
The exhaust maybe.
The rear end looks really good though.
The exhaust is maybe a little bit too high, but I'm a fan of lower sitting exhaust. I don't really like the Revuelto's exhaust as well. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
But
boomer.
yeah, Hennessy. Boomer. It's called the F5 Revolution LF because the American who ordered it is Louis Flore.
And who is Louis Flore?
No clue.
Ah, okay.
Rich American guy.
You didn't take the time to Google him.
No, I couldn't be bothered. It's the most expensive, most complex, and highest spec Venom F5 ever built. And it's really cool because it has this dark brown interior as well.
It's pretty.
It has a new generation carbon monocoque as well. There's a lot of improvements in there.
And it has silver wheels.
There's silver wheels. And the thing is, like, everything is going to be part of the new pack that you could option on your car. But you can also bring your car back and have it. Like
really? Turned into a.
But I do wonder if the new carbon monocoque. How are you going to?
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, this is like strip the whole car and make a new one.
That's what they do at Pagani. So.
Yeah. So this is the gear stick. It's really cool.
It looks good. Yeah, and it's funny.
So yeah, all future F5 builds will have evolution enhancements as standard, and then the 32 owner cars already can upgrade. And the cool thing for me is here. This is the key and the key holder. So there's a leather strap that holds the key in place.
That's very cute.
It's a great thing, and a lot of car manufacturers, they don't really think about where you can put your key
in your pocket.
I quite like to have like empty pockets when I'm driving, especially if you have like a 6-point harness. It's nice that you can have.
That is true. Yeah.
And you don't want the key to be like flopping around everywhere.
But it's beautifully finished though.
It's beautifully finished, yeah.
With a little Kenwood on top.
I'm not sure if would they be allowed in Europe. I've never seen one.
A Hennessy.
Yeah. I've only seen the Roadster once in the UK on Salon Privé. But it was,
really?
Yeah, but it was not registered.
An F5.
F5 Roadster, yes.
Oh, wow.
Good looking car.
I don't know if they're homologated here in Europe. But if you get it on UK plates, then problem solved.
Everything works on UK plates. You can ask the guy with the Sesto Elemento driving in the Alps right now.
Well, there are two Sesto Elementos.
Yeah, one US one as well.
Yeah. The guy saw it on Instagram. What? I also have one. I also want plates on it.
Hey,
hey, mate.
Hey, give me some other place. Yeah.
That must have been a funny phone call.
It's nice to have money.
It's practical. Yes.
And then
then we have a new world record from a Maserati Mercedes. Oh no, sorry.
Wow, you went there.
It's a very ugly Mercedes Benz, to be honest, but it did break some records, so that's pretty cool.
I did find it funny when this car was launched, and I saw you commenting on the AMG page like, "Wow," and like, Rob, I know what you're thinking about that car.
I don't like it.
Don't fool anyone. There's one thing I do like about the wheels, and it's very, very gimmicky, but on a concept,
the wheels.
Yeah, things should be gimmicky. They're Bluetooth operated wheel hubs. So the wheel caps they can close, or they're closed. They're like aero discs. And then when brakes heat up, they can Bluetoothly open.
Sounds like something very silly that can break down, and it's gonna cost you a lot to fix.
For me, then I wonder, do you have to plug it into the USB port at night? All four wheels, like one port on each corner.
It sounds horrible. But they did some cool stuff.
They
Explain
did some cool stuff. You said one record, but they broke 25 records.
Oof.
It includes the longest distance driven in 12, 24, 48, 72, 96, 120, 144, and 168 hours.
Okay, that's cheating. That's like 10 records at one.
I mean, if they
so
kept
like that, it's easy, man.
if they kept driving, they probably would have had a lot of more records beaten. But yeah, this AMG GT XX concept, it's the forefront of what you can expect from the AMG GT 4-door, the new one that's coming out. I think it's going to be only electric. Probably.
Well, I think so. If this is what they're showing off to the world,
it has 1,360 horsepower.
Sounds right enough.
Plenty enough. And they did 5,479 kilometers in 24 hours.
That's bloody fast.
It's really fast. It's I calculated it. It's a average speed of 228 kilometers an hour
over the entire Piña.
With charging.
It's insane fast.
And
it's super fast.
It's quite funny because the Chinese earlier this month, they were like, "Oh yes, our Xpeng P7 goes in 24 hours this long." And they were really proud of it. And then Mercedes came along and they just beat the record by 1,518 kilometers.
That's hard.
So that means like if you would travel in the span of 24 hours with the Xpeng and with the Mercedes, it means that you're probably into Eastern or like the border between Eastern Europe and Russia from here. Faster than what?
Yeah, indeed. Bye.
And yeah, they had the task to continuously drive at 300 kilometers an hour until the battery ran flat.
Whoa.
So they had 17
drivers.
They had 17 drivers, including George Russell.
Funny.
And they all did 2-hour stints.
Yeah, because then. But when how many recharges? Do we know that?
That they haven't mentioned, but I guess there's at least one or two, probably two.
Yeah. Because battery drains fast then.
Yeah, because you're driving 600, maybe one or two.
Maybe one.
At least one,
exactly.
Probably two. And then with a 850 kilowatt charger, it's 850 kilowatts.
That's crazy fast.
They can recharge 400 kilometers in 5 minutes. It's probably 400 kilometers driving at 100 or 120.
Yeah.
But the fact that you can do 400 kilometers back in 5 minutes, it's
crazy.
Really, really impressive. Because I think right now, you do that in like 12 to 15
Exactly.
minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's quite impressive though.
And the funny thing is that they went 24 hours and they were like, okay, we're not stopping. So they kept driving for nearly 8 days straight.
Huh?
In 7 days, 13 hours, 24 minutes, and 7 seconds.
But they had to change tires and stuff. Come on. It's not possible.
Yeah, probably.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Crazy stunt.
Then again, I'm not sure if these are center locks or not.
Yeah, it must go fast though.
Maybe you can do it quite fast here. But they've driven 40,075 kilometers in like just over 7 days. I mean,
that's quite badass.
It's quite bad.
I can hate the car, but that's quite cool.
It's really cool. It's I calculated this as well. It's an average speed of 220.9 kilometers an hour. So it's like really and
non-stop driving.
Then also at the end of it all, I read it and they're like, yeah, we did this with 2 cars.
Ah, really?
Yeah, so they had
not
2
one car.
of the GTXX
running at the same time.
And they both covered the same distance within 2 laps.
Whoa.
So the second one was only 2
period
laps.
Of 8 days.
Yeah, behind. I think it's a big. It's probably Nardo or somewhere.
Yeah, it's Nardo normally because that's the biggest.
That's the biggest loop you can do. So
yeah.
I think that's a 7 or 12 kilometer loop, something like that.
Yeah.
So it's only 14 kilometers behind.
Exactly.
It's really impressive. No,
very cool stuff. That's a cool stunt. I saw it online. I was like, okay.
I'm going to be the grumpy boomer again.
Oh boy.
But if this car doesn't charge, if the production one doesn't charge at more than 300 kilowatts,
yeah,
I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah, makes sense. Because now they're showing what it can do.
Yeah.
So
please, Mercedes, just
show us.
get on with it, like we are doing with this one now. This guy.
This guy is quite cool.
Yeah. So
he's showing up quite lately. A few more times.
A few more times. Yeah. It's quite cool. In Czechia, they call him the Phantom.
Because they can't catch him.
Because one, they can't catch him, and two, they don't know who he is because he's wearing a helmet. It's the guy who you've seen on a lot of videos driving a Formula car on the public road.
Well, I think the first video is from 5 or 6 years ago, and it was filmed with like a
2019, yeah. It's like,
yeah, and just like a flyby. But now these guys are getting prepped. Like
yeah, because
onboard cameras and stuff.
And they have a lot of cars following them for tactics. If
there's police or
there's
whatever.
police, then they can block.
But they're also filming from it, because I saw on one of the videos an AMG Black Series.
Yeah.
And the guy from the car was also filming, so they're getting quite good at it now.
Yeah, and I watched a part of the video, and like firstly, you have on the onboard these massive Shell logos.
That's good. That's good publicity.
Good publicity, and then they just pull up into a Shell fuel station. So, like,
nice.
No, but the police, they don't know who the driver is. They have identified the car, but they cannot prove who was driving it.
Yeah, okay, but you know where the guy lives then, probably.
Yeah, but they can't prove that it's the guy who owns it that's driving. And that's the thing.
Wow.
It all depends on the law, I guess.
I'm pretty sure they don't give a damn.
I don't know, because they were very pissed because...
Really?
Yeah, they're saying, it's very dangerous.
Super dangerous.
You're driving without headlights, without insurance, without anything, this and that. And it might scare other road users as well. And I think they're also speeding quite excessively. I haven't seen it do the full video too much, but I guess it's not going to be very slow.
But he's driving on soft tires. He'll be fine.
Yeah, but I it's part of me thinks it's really cool. Another thing, part of me thinks, why?
Because they're bored.
Why? Just go to Lanzante, add some lights to it, and then drive it with plates on. Ta-da!
Okay, fine. I think it's still pretty cool. Like
it's pretty ballsy.
He's there. He does a highway run, and then he goes back at his bed cave, and then he just sits there quietly, enjoys some time alone, and then
he's really living that GTA life.
Yeah.
Just waiting until the stars cool down again, and then go out.
Yeah, and then hoppa. I think it's pretty cool. I think
it's quite cool, yeah. And then to end tonight, I have a car conspiracy.
Ooh, that's good. It's been a while we haven't had a car conspiracy.
Yeah, I found this one, and I think it's a very interesting one. It's the fact that there is no shortage in like raw minerals for EV batteries. Like the whole EV battery shortage and chip shortage, it's all fake. And it's to up the price, it's to force reliance on hybrid vehicles, it's also to protect oil industry profits, and they're purposely making it less affordable. So I've seen a lot of discussion about it, and the mines, they're not as depleted as everyone says, and there's still so many minerals you can mine, but they're just not doing it because they want to keep everything behind fenced off.
But who is behind it then? Like it's like the oil industry is
probably it's probably oil industry that they bribe suppliers to create fake scarcity, and then they won't say EVs they cost a lot. You still buy your petrol, right?
But it's weird because governments want us to get all in these electric cars.
Yeah, okay, but I've had a few things like battery material shortages. The lithium prices spiked by 400% from 2021 to 2023.
That's insane. Doesn't make any sense though.
Because demand outpaced supply.
Yeah, okay, but not by 400%.
No, it's true.
Really?
Like this is not part of the conspiracy. Like
that's like super a lot.
Actually went up by 400%.
That's crazy.
And probably one thing was COVID that's not being mined, and then a lot of the the shift towards that. But also, if you're a bit clever and you're like, oh yeah, we cannot produce as much, and you let the price soar up, and you can make a lot of profit.
Sure, but
while sitting on a gold mine and saying, oh yeah, but we don't have a lot.
Then it's easy. But as a car manufacturer or whatever, or as a battery supplier, you get f***ed over.
Yeah, true. But yeah,
So that's not ideal.
everyone gets f***ed over by everyone, it seems. Do I have to bleep this now?
Yes, beep beep. Yes, you have to do it. I think it's very, yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, and it's a lot with bottlenecks, geopolitical issues, China that has a dominance in cobalt, wars, this and that.
Yeah, because these mines, they're not here. So they're all, where? Africa?
Yeah, they're all, yeah. There's
some in Asia?
Apparently there's a lot of minerals as well in Spain, still.
Ah, okay.
They've mined a lot already there.
Okay.
But the problem is that it gets quite scattered here and there, and you'd have to kick out a lot of people out of their houses.
That won't happen here. Yeah.
Which could cost too much as well.
But yeah, that's the thing. It's too far from here, so we don't know what's going on exactly over there in these places.
No. But still, I think
so it might be true.
It's quite interesting, yes, because yeah, everyone needs more and more batteries and this and that. But it's also an interesting thing because I think is it Mercedes or another manufacturer? They have started production, I believe, or like final development on batteries without cobalt or nickel.
I saw that. Yeah. Is it Mercedes?
I'm not sure if it was Mercedes.
But I saw that indeed. So I'm quite curious what that will result in.
Or maybe they just grew tired of, and maybe
or
these guys
of these issues.
Yeah, maybe these guys are still sitting on a lot of their storage or stock that they have. But the manufacturers are just like, yeah, screw you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they know, and so that's why they're trying to figure their way around the issue.
Well, I don't think it's a bad thing because they were always dependent on these guys.
Yeah, true.
And that's what maybe also made these EV cars, stupidly expensive.
Yeah.
The last few years.
But do you think if we get to the point where they don't have to rely on these high minerals anymore, that the prices will go down?
Never.
See, but that
of course not. Have you ever seen a cheaper iPhone? Because it's made in China or some other place.
Yeah, that's the whole thing with me is everyone is like, yeah, it's too expensive. Yeah, but it will get cheaper, and it's
never gets cheaper.
No.
That's the big issue.
No. I had a big reality check when someone told me that the Dacia Duster, it used to be like 8 or 9.
It was under 10. Yeah, it used to be under 10.
If you look at it now, it's like 18 or 20.
Well, yeah, I remember the time when it's not that long ago, when you could also get a new Fiat 500 for below 10,000 euros.
Yeah, I don't know what the price is now.
Now they're around just below 20.
I should check. Maybe
I remember the day my and it's not again not that long ago.
I think the Ypsilon is like just above 20, 24. Which is
exactly
loose. No, it's not on the Fiat 500. It's on the Corsa platform.
Exactly.
But still, it's a similar size.
It's similar size. It's very crazy how in a short amount of time just.
My old Twingo RS.
Yeah.
You know what the price of it new was?
New of a Twingo RS?
Yeah.
I don't know, 12, 13?
15.
Nice.
Yeah. For the sporty car out of the top model of the lineup.
Well, we used to have a John Cooper Works 1.6.
Yeah.
We bought it not new, but like almost new, like
with a very reliable engine.
With a super reliable engine. But damn, what a car! We bought it 19,000 for John Cooper Works with every possible option you could possibly imagine. And today, a John Cooper Works is
it's even like
over 40.
Even relatively. With like the Mini GP3, it was like 45,000 euros, which I've always thought was quite a good deal because a fully spec'd John Cooper Works
was the same price.
like
just below.
40, 42.
Yeah, just below.
Just below that. And then they came out with the mini electric convertible.
And that was 55?
60.
60.
So it was like 15,000 more than the most hardcore
Mini you could ever buy.
You could ever buy. And it's like, where did we go wrong?
Because it's electric or what? You know.
Yeah, but it's
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's the batteries, man. They're expensive.
Yep. And it's all fake shortage. That's our key point here.
Might be.
Maybe we should fold some tinfoil hats for next time.
Good idea.
And keep
idea.
our 5G off. No, but that's it. Everything we have for this episode. Apologies if the last part was a little bit off the rails.
That's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine. All right, guys. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Rob, for sticking with me.
As a pleasure. As a pleasure.
And we hope to see you in next video.
Cheers. Bye,
Have
guys.
a great week. Bye.
Cheers.